The Y Combinator just dropped a roadmap for AI, and it's the 5 startups they're literally begging people to build right now. And number 4, you have to see a lot of people are sleeping on this. Y Combinator is probably one of the most exquisite startup accelerators with companies like Airbnb, Dropbox, Stripe, Reddit. It's pretty much the place that you go if you have an idea and you get funding and they help you build it. Number 1 thing they're talking about is AI is no longer a feature, it is the foundation. Stop building apps with an AI button slapped on top of it. Build the whole thing with AI at the center from day one. Number 2, lookout services. They're looking for AI companies that will replace services, not just replace software like we've seen this year. Think about accounting, compliance, insurance, healthcare, admin, anything in that space for service is where AI is heading, because they've already gobbled up all the software companies, obviously. Because it's not about getting AI to help you with your work, it's getting AI to actually do the work for you as a service. Number 3 is the big one, the business brain. Every single company has so much data and information regarding their business, but it's not centralized. It's kind of all over the place. So building solutions with AI that take all of that information and build brains for businesses. Think Slack, email, docs, support tickets, random employee who kind of remembers how to do things. That all needs to be put together into a massive database to help optimize and run the company. And number 4, no surprise, AI agents. Software is about to be built purely for agents. No more need for human to be involved in the process besides setting it up and then letting your agents do all the work. Of course, we're talking OpenClaw here, all of the open source projects. If you guys want to set up OpenClaw, all this stuff is in profile. We have a full masterclass. Because agents don't need some kind of fancy dashboards. They just need connecting to all of the services, all of the file systems, everything under the hood, and then let your agent actually run off and do things. All they need is APIs, MCPs, CLIs, clean documentation, all of your folder structure, all of the tooling and the skills, and that is what agents need. And once you have your brain built with all the data, now your agents are actually going to be able to use that data, leverage that data to help grow the business. And number 5, not in their words, in my words, SaaS is dead. All of the legacy software companies are in trouble. As we've seen, most of them are down 60 to 80% already, and they're only going to head lower. You and a friend in a basement can now build an actual company to compete with the biggest, softwares in the world. We're talking Slack, Dropbox, Notion, any kind of apps in the App Store. You can do that now. You can recreate that under your thing, make it super niche, go on after a small market, and sell it directly to them, and you'll make a ton of money. And that's what they're looking for. AI has dropped the cost of building software probably 100x at this point. You just need one subscription and some skills, and you could actually build something that's going to be worth a lot of money. And that's what they're banking on. So the big question for you is, it's not about what app should I build. The big question is, what pain point are you actually solving? Or what old SaaS that is super legacy and super slow and an old dinosaur that you could replace and make it faster, leaner, cheaper, and go after a super niche market. Whether it's a dentist, a law firm, or some kind of local business that you could actually help with your agents and with the software that it creates. Because the next winners are not going to be people watching from the sidelines. They're going to be people just like you and me building actual agents and software to change the future.